Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, we have been getting quite a few great shows, but one of the best things that I think has been happening the most lately is the fact that we get to see so much, so much shows just with episodes that actually last and give us this feeling of, oh, guess what? We're going to literally, show you all of this to give you the information about these characters. We're going to allow them to branch out amongst all these episodes. And then after you see all these episodes, you get to, make your decisions on which characters you like and how the story overall played out. And that's absolutely amazing because learning that this show has like 20 episodes plus definitely gave me more of an understanding why we were seeing such a slower paced for this show. You can say like for a comedy, this felt pretty slow to me, right? Like I was expecting a comedy to just keep ridiculously up in the ante for this character. Like, oh, and then he got stronger, and then he got stronger, and then he got stronger, and then he finally saved the world. But no, with this many episodes, we could be looking at quite a number of things happening in the case of character development, backstories, different stuff like that that actually gets me really excited for this show as a whole, more than I already was, because thinking about it, there's not a lot of shows that have given me this type of like freedom that they have in actual comedy throughout the show's just world itself. Just the world and how it exists is just by them saying the word friend, it's like almost like a cuss word to them because it's like, what did you just say? Like, friend? Did you just say something bad? Because they just don't know what it is, but it's stuff like that that makes the show have this really interesting character as a whole, which I think a lot of people have already kind of dropped it because they might think the same thing that I thought is there might just be 12 episodes of this and then we're going to get gut punched with the ultimate cliffhanger or something. The last episode you find out he's super strong and can do stuff. Because even in this week's episode, they like to hammer in certain aspects. Like for instance, or like he has zero power. Like we know for a fact that he has enough power to grab somebody and do a German suplex. But the announcer, the guy pretty much telling us, what's going on and actually explaining it to us, then tells us the opposite. Like he has zero strength, zero absolute strength, and yet he can still pull off some German suplex type of stuff. Does that make sense to you guys? No, it shouldn't make sense because if he had zero strength, he shouldn't have been able to pull it off. The pokey pokey. So think about that before they catch you guys slipping. But no, I just love that they've already kind of contradicted themselves throughout the show because it's a comedy. Like, even the narrator at this point almost can't be taken serious, that's pretty funny. So, or not that he can't be taken serious, but he might have the same type of, he has like a certain amount of information that he's supposed to convey, but yet he's not, from what we've seen, it doesn't line up with what he's given to say. So that was interesting, to my opinion. But other than that, seeing that there's someone actually pushing to be the Demon King or the Demon Lord, um, I think that also gives us a true reasoning to our main character becoming the Demon Lord by pretty much that horse was just not having it. By giving us a good reason as to a person who can vouch, someone who's been grinding nonstop to get to that position, but maybe gets slapped by our main character and like like for instance right now he's about to save him because he's getting slapped by the beast, the guardian, and guess what happens if he gets slapped too hard? The poor boo boo's gonna die. And guess who's gonna already show up because he just made friends with the guardian's girlfriend? Yeah, our boy. So I don't know if that's gonna save him in the end or if he's gonna have to like do something else as well, but we'll definitely reach that bridge when we get there. But overall, the show has definitely been hilarious for me, and I think that any show you can just turn off your brain and start to watch, but then they like to sprinkle things and they're like, oh, he's has zero strength, and but yet we've seen him pull off something that had to deal with strength. So little things like that that you can kind of catch, or that might go just be kind of swept under the rug later on in the show, are always things that kind of make me more interested in anime as a whole, because not a lot of shows in general would go that route with these types of things. So to see someone having fun and doing something that they believe would turn out to be good at the end of the day, I really want to see it all play out. And if you guys want to too, definitely tune into the channel. I will be reviewing all the episodes that I can as soon as I can for y'all. But with all that being said, have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime J, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. Peace.